Love Mercury retrograde. Okay, guys, we're back. So, it kicked me out again of the stream out of nowhere. As you guys can see, my phone's here. My hands were on the cards, and it just kicks me out. I don't know why that happened, so I'm going to wait for everybody to come back up in the chat, and then we'll start with Sagittarius, because we were just on Sagittarius. I do apologize for the live stream crashing. I don't know why it crashed. YouTube tends to, I don't know. YouTube's done this to me before. Maybe it's Mercury retrograde messing with the technology, but it's frustrating, but I can't do anything about it. I'd love to have it all in one video, but we're going to get back into it. So everybody's coming back in the chat. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for coming over and working with me here. Technical difficulties suck. But yeah, let's get into it. So we're going to go back to Sagittarius. We're working with Sagittarius. We'll see what's going on for you guys. Then we have Aquarian, and then we are finished with the signs for the day. So messages from my Sagittarius gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming through for Saggy, please? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Saggy, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle, and we'll see what messages we got coming through, okay? Sagittarius, energy between you and another person. You got a Justice in reverse. Can be connecting with either a Libra, or you could possibly be dealing with a Scorpio here with that Death card. You got here a Tower reversed, and then you got a Queen of Wands. Okay, Sag, I can see why the stream ended on your sign. You got some shit going down, okay? You could be connecting with a Scorpio here, a Libra, or possibly an Aries, Leo, Sag. So, from what I'm seeing for you guys, I definitely feel like you're in a position right now where, life seems to be a little bit unjust, okay? You may be feeling right now that things aren't going right or going the way that you wanted them. You may be feeling like you've dreamt or had dreams of being in a different place than where you are now. So, excuse me, I feel like with the Death in reverse, you're trying to change your current circumstances, but you're almost feeling like it's impossible. Clarify the Justice in reverse for here. Thank you. You got a Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so some of you guys may feel like, in regards to your career, you may feel that things aren't going in the direction you wanted them to. This could also be in regards to, for some reason, friendships. There could be a number of you that are feeling alone right now as well. Clarify the Tower in reverse. Oh, this is good. Thank you. 10 of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups. So, what I feel right now for a number of Sagittarians is that the main message is you feel like life isn't going in the direction you dreamed it was going to go in. But what we have to remember is that rejection is God's protection, because when you realize that rejection is God's protection, you're being put on the path you're meant to be. Sometimes you think you want something, but it's not something that actually aligns with your true path or actually aligns with your true happiness. So I think that there's a number of you Sagittarians that are wanting something right now, but maybe you don't recognize just yet what you want doesn't align with what you need, okay? In regards to your path. And I feel like the universe is really taking out everything that you think you want, and you may think it's a bad time, but when I tell you, trust the process, because the universe is working in your favor. So I do feel here right now, Sagittarian, that some of you guys, this could be applying to many different things. This could be applying to possibly your job. Maybe you're working at a job and you feel like this isn't the one you're supposed to be at, but for some reason you're there. This could also to apply for relationships. Maybe you want to date somebody, Sagittarius, and you're like, I just really want to be with this person, but the universe keeps shoving them away from you. And maybe the universe is doing that because that rejection is protection for you, because maybe you're meant to be with someone else, or maybe that person isn't as nice as you think they are. You see what I'm saying here, right? So the universe is working in your favor, and maybe you don't believe it's so, but when I tell you that it is, it absolutely is. So I want you guys to jump into a period of trusting the universe right now. Now, Grizzly, Dan, I want to answer your question personally, because I just saw you right in the chat. You said, well, I don't know what I want. You don't need to know what you want. See, that's the thing. You feel like there's this need that you have to know what you want, or that you have to know where to go. You have to just trust the process, because the universe genuinely works for you. And if you don't allow it to work for you, then you end up getting into a place where you project some dream or something that you don't even want to do, or aligning with something that you don't want to do either, okay? So we got to be very careful about that. So for Sagittarians out there, if you really, really want something and it's not working out for you, or if there's something in your life that isn't working out, know that there's a reason for that, and that the universe is working very hard to get you to where you need to go. People hate that saying. People hate go with the flow. But go with the flow actually benefits you because things are going to start aligning once you stop fighting the process. Okay? Let go and let God, baby. I trust you it's going to work out in your favor. This reading was super general, but it could have been applied to your love life, your relationship life, your career life, your family life, whatever it is. If you need to hear that, that's what I'm glad. It's what you needed to hear. That's awesome, okay? So just trust the process. When I tell you rejection's God's protection, it is. Things are meant to work out, and there's something even greater for you than what you think you deserve now. Okay? All right, man. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Going all the way to my Aquarius gang. What do we got coming through for the Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours? All right? Messages for the Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming through for the Aquarian gang? Baby, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aqua. Let's get one last shuffle and see what messages are coming through for you. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Aquarius, energy between you and another person, Page of Pentacles in reverse. You're definitely in a position right now where you're not on good terms with a certain person. Oh yeah, the Tower came out for you too. You are not on good terms with a certain individual. There's someone here you're avoiding. And the Four of Pentacles, this individual you may be avoiding is not seeming to let go. As for the outcome that's present, Queen of Wands in reverse, this is starting to become very tedious for you. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles, why is this person holding on to Aquarian? What do we got? We got here an Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to work something out with you. They feel as if that they can fix things with you. They can fix the relationship or connection you two have. Clarify the Tower in reverse. Why is Aquarian avoiding this person? You got here a Seven of Pentacles. You're looking for something better because you recognize that there is better up ahead, okay? Or there is better people or better days ahead. So Aquarian, you're trying to move forward, and I feel like you got someone who's clinging and not allowing you to do that. You know, there's someone that's not letting you heal in the process. There's someone that's not letting you advance in life, okay? Wow, that's really weird. I just smelled weed, so I don't know if any of you Aquarians are smoking while you're watching me, but if so, you know, that's awesome, I guess. But that was really weird. Either way, though, clarifying the Queen of Wands in reverse, what do we got? Okay, we got here Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so... okay, Aquarius, so I do feel like you acknowledge that the person you're dealing with is codependent, right? You feel like whoever you're connecting with is codependent, and it sucks because it's like you don't want to keep fueling somebody's dependency, you know? You don't want to keep fueling someone's dependency. You want to move forward with your own life. You want things to work out in your own favor. You also don't feel like taking care of someone because at the end of the day, like, you got to take care of yourself before you can take care of anyone else. So for the I almost said the Sagittarians, but you could be dealing with them. For the Aquarians that are in this current situation, you are connecting with somebody that's codependent, but you know, you can't feel bad for doing what you need to do for yourself. The problem with codependent relationships is that the people that are on the other side, the dependent ones, they can make you feel horrible for walking away from them. They can make you feel horrible for doing what it is you need to do for yourself. They can make you feel like you are entitled to take care of them 24 hours a day, when the truth of the situation is that you're only entitled to care about yourself. So for my Aquarians out here that are dealing with this kind of stressful situation, as hard as it may be, if you want to let go of this person, you can feel free to do that. You don't need to fight this. You don't need to fight with them. You don't need to prove yourself to anybody. If you need to walk away from somebody to better your life, to raise your vibration, to get away from something that makes you feel uncomfortable or unhappy or doing something you don't want to do, walk away from that person and walk away with no shame or no guilt, because it is not a bad thing to put yourself first and to take care of yourself first, okay? Especially when somebody here seems to be draining your energy. All right. And with that Queen of Wands in reverse, it does feel like this person's draining your energy because it feels like every time you're around them, taking care of them, your happiness isn't there. You know, you don't even feel like yourself anymore. You feel like a person who's just a servant who has to take care of someone else. And if that's the case right now, I think that you guys should continue focusing on your own path and where you want to go rather than taking care of somebody else's needs and happiness, because your happiness comes from within you, you know, not within serving another person. And if this person relies on you for happiness, you know, as difficult as it may be, that's their choice to rely on you for happiness. They have to learn how to rely on themselves for happiness, okay? So, you know, just a word to the wise for people that are dealing with codependency. It is a two-way relationship. There's one that fuels the dependency. There's one that's dependent. If you continue to fuel a dependency that you don't want to be a part of, Aquarian, you know, at the end of the day, the only person you're hurting, the only person you're really hurting is yourself. You know, you may hurt this person walking away, but they are a Tower moment. Okay? What's more important, your sanity or theirs? Your happiness or theirs? That's a decision you got to make on your own. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out to the daily reading. I truthfully appreciate it. I really do apologize, guys, that the video got corrupted or the file got corrupted. I wanted to do this all in one reading, but unfortunately, you know, it wasn't meant to turn out that way, I guess, so it is a separate video. If you guys are watching this and wondering where your sign is, it is in the previous video. The only signs that will be read in this video was Aquarius and Sagittarius, so you guys are done. But I do want to thank you guys so much for coming out. It's much appreciated. I apologize there was a part 2 once again, but I couldn't do anything about the current situation, all right? Guys, thank you all so much for watching. Have an awesome, fantastic, and beautiful day. I will be back here for the daily readings tomorrow as always. If there's any Aries up in the chat, your reading's coming out in a couple minutes at 4:15, so feel free to check out your reading. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming through. Have an awesome, fantastic, and amazing day, and I will catch you guys tomorrow, all right? Peace. Later, guys. Love you guys.